Hello, good people. Thank you for stopping by. I'm going to hop right into this update on my 21 day fast. So the last time I checked in, I gave you the first through the fourth, and today I'm going to give you the fifth through the seventh. Now today is February 8th, um, and let's get into these numbers. So on February 5th, I weighed myself and I was 306. So I'm averaging about 2 pounds a day, thus far. It seems like after that, the first initial day that I dropped about 6 pounds or something like that. But I've been averaging about 2 pounds a day. So February 5th, I was 306. And then when I weighed myself on the 6th, I was 303.9. And on the 7th, I was 301.8. And today on the 8th, when I stepped on the scale, I was 299.2. Now, I started my fast on February 1st at 8 a.m. And so, how my days go is like, the first 8 a.m. to 8 a.m. So, pretty much 8 a.m. this morning was a full 7 day time period, if that makes sense, even though today's the 8th. I hope that makes sense. So, tomorrow, the ninth, it'll be a full 8 days because it's 8 a.m. to 8 a.m., just how I started my fast. So I will say, out of the 7 full days I've been fasting, I've had bowel movements on at least four. And, not to give too much information, but it's been more liquid bowel movements than solid waste. Now, there was a few times I had a little bit of solid waste, but not very much. But for the most part, it's been more fluid. Um, and I will say, you know, my energy levels from the fifth to today has been um, has been good for the most part. In the first part of the day, I feel great. My energy levels are fine. Now, I will say if I start moving around too much, like I live in a two-story home, so if I'm going up and down the stairs, it I can tell my energy gets a little zapped where I have to sit down and kind of chill for a second just to gather myself before I get going again. But otherwise, I feel good. Now, as the day progresses and I get more towards the evening time, I say like after 7 o'clock or so, I would say my energy starts to tank a bit where I'm just not motivated to do certain things. I'd rather just sit down and chill and kind of relax. Not to say during the day that I do a whole lot, but I try to get chores done. I try to take care of my business as much as possible without overdoing it. So I feel good. My food cravings, to be honest with you, I haven't really been tripping on food. Like it's not a big deal. I'm not hungry. Um, I haven't had any severe cravings for food or just feeling like my willpower is being tested. Um, I will say I am still watching some food porn. So I am watching a lot of channels that involve, people cooking food, mukbangs, so on and so forth, which probably isn't good, considering I'm trying to address my relationship with food. But I will say it is helping me get through it. Now, my plan is as I continue to progress through this fast, I'm going to taper off watching food related videos just to, you know, uh, become stronger mentally regarding food. I think watching the food is still an issue. It still is a part of my toxic relationship with food altogether. Um, I should be able to do this fast without concerning with concerning myself with food altogether, even watching it. So um it is what it is. Now my lady broke her fast She did a 7-day fast. She broke her fast, and she lost like a total of 13 pounds, which I'm very proud of her because she's never done a fast before. And when I tell you that you could see the difference in her body, it's amazing. Very proud of her. She broke her fast. She ate some some soup, and it smelled amazing. Crazy how your senses start to enhance, like your sense of smell. It's crazy. Matter of fact, yesterday, which was the 7th, my baby boys, we got these little teether Cheeto things, little baby food things, and they were eating them, and I could smell the cheese strong. And I was a little bit away from them. They were in the kitchen, I was in the living room, and I could smell the cheese. It's fascinating how, when one sense, I, I would say, is not so much involved, other senses start to enhance, because I'm not eating any food, I'm just drinking water, and water really doesn't have a taste. Everything else is starting to work a little bit at a heightened sense, so um, haven't had any headaches, um, nothing. Nothing to report. I just, besides the stomach rumblings, and it's crazy when my stomach starts to rumble, I could feel like, okay, I'm going to have a bowel movement. It's like it's brewing. It's like, hey, Mike, here soon you're gonna have to go to the bathroom. So that's one of the things that I've noticed. Um, I'm just trying to think. Outside of that, it's been cool, just one day at a time. Um, I feel great about making it to 21 days. Um, and the way these days are going, they're going by so fast, which for me is a good thing. I'm glad the days are not dragging because that would suck for real. But um, yeah, I feel good. I like the weight that I'm losing. Yeah, there's really nothing else to speak of in the last few days. Um, hmm, yeah, that's it, man. So if you like content like this, please continue to tune in, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. You guys be good. Peace.